top-up degree or direct masters. Now, do you go for top-up degree or a pre-master's program, or do you go for direct masters? As HND applicants, we are always torn in between these two pathways. So today we are going to thoroughly explain top-up degree or pre-master's program and going for a direct master's as HND applicant. Hi amazing people, hi amazing family, welcome back to the channel. My name is IJ. If you're seeing me on your screen for the first time, or you're seeing this face for the first time, please do also click the subscribe button and join this family. We have amazing content on the channel that is going to be of great value to you in your academic journey to study in the UK. So please don't forget to click subscribe to the channel. Click that subscribe button now as you're hearing my voice. So let's start with top-up programs or pre-master's programs. These programs are specifically designed for HND applicants to help them top up their qualifications to a full bachelor's degree. Yeah. So that is what a top-up program is, or a pre-master's program is. So when you're applying to a school and they say for you to go into this course, you have to apply for a top-up program or apply for a pre-master's program. That is just basically what it means. They are asking you to go for an extra year of study so that you're going to top up your qualification from HND to bachelor's degree level. Yeah. What are the key benefits? What are the key benefits of going for a pre-master's program? The first one is that it breaks the barrier of limitation. It breaks the barrier of limitation. And what do I mean? It simply means that when you go for a top-up program, or when you're done with a top-up program, or when you're done with a pre-master's program, you are no longer limited to specific schools. You know, as HND applicants, you can only apply to schools that accept HND for direct masters, right? But when you go for your top-up program or a pre-master's program, the limitation is no longer there. You are now free because your qualification has now been topped up to that of a bachelor's degree level. You are now free to apply to any school at all of your choice. So you're no longer limited to just schools that accept HND. You have now broken free from that limitation. You have broken free from that barrier. Yeah, that is the number one benefit of doing a top-up program or a pre-master's program. That's the first one. Now, the second one is that it helps you gain academic skills and it boosts your self-confidence. Most of the times, HND applicants are always feeling as though they are not good enough for master's program. Yes. Or they feel that they have this inferiority complex, that they feel they should not even be competing with bachelor degree holders, you know, because as a bachelor degree holder, you can apply for direct masters. And then HND applicants, on the other hand, there's always this feeling of not being good enough, or not wanting to fail, or not wanting to get rejected because of your HND qualifications. So when you go for your pre-master's program or your top-up program, it boosts your confidence. Why? Because your qualification has now been brought up to par, yeah, and you are now on the same level with the bachelor degree holders. So your confidence is now up there, and you gain academic skills in the process. So that's another key benefit of doing a pre-master's or a top-up program. Now, another benefit of doing a pre-master's program is that you just have to go for an extra year of study, and then you have your bachelor's degree, or you have your qualification that is equivalent to a bachelor's degree. Okay, you don't have to go back to enroll in your first year of university, or go back to undergrad for you to get a bachelor's degree or the equivalent. No, you just have to give yourself one extra year of study, and then when you're successfully done with your pre-master's program, you are now on the same level as that of a bachelor degree holder. Okay, so these are the benefits of doing a pre-master's or a top-up program. Now, this is not me telling you that it is what you should do. Okay, I am not saying this. I'm just laying all the cards on the table, telling you the benefits, and I'm still going to tell you the downsides of a pre-master's program, because whatever has an advantage also has a disadvantage, right? Who should consider going for a pre-master's program? Who should consider going, or when should you consider going for a pre-master's program? When you are unsure about diving straight into a master's program, when you are unsure, when you are not sure of your ability to excel in your master's program, yeah, when you still have doubts about being successful when you go for a master's program, you should go for a top-up. Yes, because top up, as I said earlier, it helps to boost your self-confidence, and it also helps you gain more academic skills. Yeah. Secondly, who should consider going for a pre-master's program? If you know you're going for a course that has a bachelor's degree qualification as the requirement for entry, then you should go for a pre-master's program. And there are some courses that you want to go for, yeah, or there are some schools that you want to attend that don't accept HND for direct master. The entry requirement is bachelor's degree, and if you are so bent on going to those schools or doing those specific courses, then you should go for a top-up program. Okay, that is when you should go for a top-up program. If you know that you want to go into Cambridge University, and you know that those schools don't accept HND for direct masters, you want to go to the Oxford universities and the likes of it, or you want to study in Canada. Canada does not accept HND for direct masters. I'm not in a school that does. Yeah, so that's when you should go for a top-up program. If you know you're not coming to the UK and you want to go to Canada, USA accept HND, the United States of America, they do accept HND for direct masters. But if you're going to another country that does not accept, or a school that doesn't accept, or you're going for a course that doesn't accept HND for direct masters, then my friend, that's when you should go, or you should consider going for a top-up program. Hope you understand what I mean. What are the disadvantages of doing a pre-master's program as an HND holder? First of all is that you have that extra year. Okay, it adds an extra year. Yes, if there are two HND applicants applying to two different schools, yeah, and one person is going for a pre-master's program and the other person is going directly to apply for a direct master's, and the both of them get admission. This one gets to study direct masters, and this one gets admission to get into a top-up program or into a pre-master's program. The both of them are not going to finish masters the same time, you know, right? The one that is going for a top-up program has an extra year. Yes, but the one that's going for a direct masters has just 1 year to do his or her masters, and then they are done with it. But you're going for a pre-master's program, you have an extra year. After your pre-master's program, you then apply for a master's program, and then you now get into your program. And then so the one disadvantage of doing a pre-master's program is that you have extra time. It adds an extra year to your time, to your study time. Yeah, that's number one. Number two disadvantage is that it is expensive. Pre-master's program is almost as expensive as going for a master's program. It is expensive. Yes, it is expensive. So when you are applying to go for a pre-master's program, and you are having the thought, or you are planning to do a master's program after you're done with your pre-master's program, it is advisable you save money. You save, because it is expensive. After you're done with your pre-masters, you're still going to pay for your master's program. Okay, so have this at the back of your mind, that you don't just pay for pre-masters and you feel that tuition fee is going to cover your master's program as well. No, it doesn't work like that. You understand? It doesn't work like that. You pay for pre-masters and then you pay for your master's program. Yeah, those are the disadvantages of doing a pre-master's program. So I am laying all the cards on the table, so you know whichever one suits you and whichever one you feel you can go for. All right, going for a direct master's, it is 70% possible that you're going to get rejections. Yes, you're going to get rejections. So that's why I always advise people, even though you're an HND applicant, or you already have your bachelor's degree applying to study masters, don't apply to just one school. Always make sure you spread your applications across several schools, so you know that if one school rejects you, you have other options available or other options open. Okay, now we already know what a master's program is. I'm not going to go start talking about master's program and all that. Now we are going to talk about, is it okay for HND applicants to opt for a pre-master's program or to opt for a top-up program? Is it okay? Is it advisable? Or will I recommend a pre-master's program? Well, personally, on a personal level, yes. Now this is not to cajole you to make a decision, or to make you follow my own decision. No, this is just my thoughts on a personal level. I would, if I hadn't gotten admission to study my master's yet and I was still applying, I'm not sure I would have want to go the pre-master's route, because I wouldn't have been able to afford it. It's expensive. I'll say the ball is in your court. Yeah, you know your pockets, you know how financially buoyant you are, you know what you feel is right for you. So I'll say make the choice yourself. Okay, now if you are a Nigerian I don't know about other African countries, but if you are a Nigerian and you have an HND qualification and you're thinking of studying in the UK in the future, I would say if you have the time now and you can afford it, go for a top-up program in Nigeria. Do a top-up program in Nigeria. Okay, so that when you are applying, you will not be limited to just schools that take HND. Okay, do your top-up program here in Nigeria. It is cheaper and it saves your time as well, because you can be doing it on the side and still maintain your job and do other things. Okay, start doing a top-up program in Nigeria. Yeah, because there are not so much options open for HND applicants in the UK. It's just few schools. There are options in the USA. Even when you're going to Canada, you have to do a top-up program for you to go get into direct masters, right? So if you want to leave, you want to study abroad as an HND holder, and you're currently in Nigeria now and you have the time, it's easier and better for you to do your top-up program in Nigeria now, get the certificate, get your top-up certificate, and know that when you are applying straight as a bachelor's degree holder, because that top-up program automatically brings you up to pay. You don't have to travel from your home country to come to UK to do a pre-master's program. It is very expensive to do that, but it's way cheaper when you do your pre-master's program or your top-up program in Nigeria or in your home country, and then you just apply direct to study masters. That way it cuts costs. It is going to bring down the cost of what you're going to spend. Hope you understand what I mean. Conclusion, I'm going to say that as an HND applicant and you want to study in the UK, if you're feeling confident in yourself and you know that you are not intimidated by the master's degree program, yes, because most people do not know what to expect. They always feel like, I said it before, that they don't have what it takes to be successful at a master's degree program because they are HND applicants. If you know that you still need more time to plan and to prepare yourself and to gain confidence and to gain experience, I will advise you go for a top-up program, but do it in your home country. Yeah, do it in your home country. Don't go to the UK to do a top-up program. It is very expensive. Okay, but if you know that you are confident in yourself, which I know that you are, then please apply to schools that accept HND for direct masters, because when you get your masters, there are no more limitations. Trust me, there are no more limitations. Your HND can no longer limit you. Yeah, you now have your master's program, and that alone is enough to pave way for you when you want to study, when you want to go further in your academics. So the ball is in your court. It's up to you to make a choice. But my humble advice to you is going to be, again, if you want to do your masters in the UK, but you're still in your home country currently, or in Nigeria, because I'm a Nigerian, I'll say do your top-up program in Nigeria or in your home country before you relocate to the UK to do your masters. Relocating to the UK to do your masters is doable, yeah, but it's very expensive. So this is where I'm going to draw the curtain on this video today. Please don't forget to subscribe to this amazing channel and give this video a thumbs up so YouTube recommends this video to people that are going to need it. Yeah, and share this video to people that you feel are going to need it. Okay, and once again, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in my next video.